Real fast lane life, I'ma do what I do. And if you don't like it, it's cool, fuck you.
Welcome back one more time. Andrew Pargoff still alongside Mark Trojan. And this segment, as Mark discussed, we're going to be talking about New Moon, our thoughts upon it. And we're joined by a special guest live from Quantico. His name is Mike Bell. Mike, how are you doing this evening?
Good, how you guys doing?
Excellent, excellent. You're going to be our third panelist while discussing New Moon, and then we're going to dive right into your interview about this year's Turkey Bowl.
All right, well, I honestly couldn't give two shits about the brand new Moon that starts here at midnight. But I'm going to give one tip to all our guy listeners out there. If you're trying to get some pie tonight, I suggest you get a ticket and get to this movie. I'm talking Edward Cullen, that other dude. That guy is jacked, let me tell you.
The werewolf?
Yeah, he's what, like 17, whatever. You know, he's still down for a good time. Bitches are going to be horny. They are going to be wet. And they are going to want to roog, if you know what I'm saying.
Wow.
So get your tickets. Midnight, New Moon.
Wow. There's no way the FDA will let us play this back.
No?
No, probably not.
All right.
Again, I apologize for Mark, but you know, the more I see previews for this movie, I really wonder if it could be any good. There's 8 or 10% of me that really thinks this could be a good movie.
I don't know. A lot of people.
But what I don't like, I know a lot of people have read the books.
Sorry,
all this stuff. You cut me off. You had your 2 minutes to talk about underage girls and the dude with no shirt on. It's my turn. What I don't understand is how the werewolf would not just in 4 seconds rip Edward Cullen to pieces. He's a werewolf, for Christ's sake.
You know that guy.
No, stop. Edward Cullen is a vampire. Vampires can't come out in the day.
Right.
This is science.
Right.
This isn't even a foregone conclusion. This is, as simply put, Robert Cullen is Edward Cullen. His name's Robert Pattinson.
Right.
Edward Cullen is emo. The other guy is a werewolf. Other notable werewolves? Michael J. Fox in Teen Wolf.
Right, that's a good one.
Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. We'll count that.
That was another terrific one.
Sabretooth.
Right.
Badass Wolverines. Cool vampires.
And Cody from Step by Step. They did an episode of that. It was pretty wild.
Oh, that's true. The Halloween episode of
Yeah.
97.
Right.
Great show. I look for that on Hulu. Anyways, yeah.
But anyways,
all right.
I think that guy plays for the other team, though, if you ask me.
Who?
Cullen guy. I saw an interview with him last night.
He might.
And you know he likes to play pocket pool. But Mike, glad to have you. How you doing out there? Mike, you out there?
Mike. It appears we lost Mike. This is totally awkward. He's going live directly to Mike Bell. Live from the ring.
I think Mike already went to the movie theater. I think he took
Oh, we thought you went to the movie theater. We're actually recording now, so get ready. It's all.
Yeah, right. You're on. We know you're in the bathroom at the movie theater and anxiously awaiting the 12:01 premiere of Twilight: The New Moon. It's all right.
I'm actually, waiting in line for Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, there we go. Sour Patch Kids and Edward Cullen. Sounds like a boy's dream. But anyways, this will be your first Turkey Bowl not playing.
Second, actually.
Second, I'm sorry. I know myself, I'm going to be missing the PJ pants and the laughs. How do you feel about missing this year's game?
Well, there's always a lot of hype leading up to the game, and I wasn't sure what the plans were going to be this break. So it's like missing spring break or PCB or the Holiday Bowl. It's a big event on the calendar, and it's something nobody ever wants to miss. So it's gonna be a tough time playing.
I think, Mike, he's been a legend, and we're about to hang up his jersey before the game. But Mike is going to Beaver Creek, Ohio, one of my favorite places in the world. And you gotta love Grandma Barry's Tang. Grandma Barry, if you're watching. Grandma Barry, if you're watching on DirecTV 101. How you doing? Mike, anyways, sorry, I'm just getting so excited about the Tang, if you know what I'm saying.
Stop.
All right,
Stop.
Sorry.
All right. Next up, Mike, I'm sure as you've well heard, on ESPN, Fox Sports with Jay Glazer, his fantasy predictions. I will be taking over the full-time responsibilities at quarterback for the Southern Michigan Steamin' Seamen. How do you like their chances with myself at quarterback, Dubowski on the outside, that boy Rob? Who else are we looking at? We have Curtis, BL, Zaid, Matan. Our team's a little young in some places, but I really feel like we have a chance to do some big things. What do you think, Mike?
Well, I'm obviously a little biased towards the Toledo Vinny Flyers, but I think that your team has a lot of speed, especially on the outside, and no fun is losing Moody. It's a lot of weakness with the team. I don't see anybody filling that gap that he played as a role player, both on offense and defense. So I'm going to have to take Southern Michigan in this one.
You know,
Count it!
That's fine.
Count it!
I mean, I did beat you the last 2 years
Whoa,
single-handedly by
whoa,
myself.
whoa, whoa.
But,
By himself. When he says by himself, he means by way of Anthony Elliott scoring 8 touchdowns.
And I forgot to tell you, Anthony Elliott will be there, and I'll have Dom Knight there, and I'm going to have Abbas Hamas with me, and I think this is going to be the best team I've ever fielded. And Mike, if you were there, I'd be bending you over 10-2.
All right,
my
thank
team
you.
wins.
Thank you.
This team, oh no, don't cut me off. This team is a lot better with Pargoff at the helm. A lot better. You throw interceptions. You can't complete passes. You're scared of me. So I'm going to offer you a challenge. You get a flight. I'll pick you up from the airport. You show up. I'll put your ass into the ground right now, and I'm saying it live on the air.
All right, thank you. And this is coming from the kid in Mark Tarosian, who in 5 years of the Turkey Bowl has 3 career tackles. So
I
this,
think you got to look at the stats last year. I'm pretty sure I had 8 touchdowns for 640 yards. I'm pretty sure I had the Turkey 3-bit trophy.
I
there
don't.
last
Okay,
year.
sit down in
Hey.
your seat. Before Mark breaks my phone.
I mean, hold on. I mean, you didn't win the trophy because the trophy's to the winning team and you lost. And right now, if you're watching us on TV, 1, 2, 3 rings I have on my fingers right now.
He's not wearing rings. He's not wearing rings.
And also,
Those were inches.
My-
I got 1,
my-
2, 3 inches.
you've won one game in your career, and BL won the MVP. I've won 3, and I have 2 MVPs to show for it.
He does not have 2 MVPs. If you'd like to know the secret to who picks the MVP, it's him.
Hey,
Do you think Tim Tebow was the sole voter in the Heisman his sophomore year?
Maybe.
Was Sam Bradford last year?
hey, I win games. That's all I'm
If
saying.
Colt McCoy picks the Heisman this year, he might just win.
Mike,
All I'm saying is, it smells fishy.
Mike, we know Aaron Storch, your girl, is a big fan of our show. I'm sure she's listening to us because she's hit me up on Facebook trying to look at my total package. But Mike, how is the Marine Ball with her?
It was a good time. A lot of friends, a lot of boozing. I was pretty hammered before I even went there, and pretty much raised it till 4 in the morning. She passed out a little early, kind of bitched out. But it was a good time.
Whoa.
Hey,
Hey, it's all love. As much as you two have been going at it this entire time, I just want to know that it's all love.
So,
Show.
did you go, my man, Jeff Reed in score, if you know what I'm saying?
What he's asking is if you were shirtless, wearing sweatbands with your hair gelled up at 6:30 in a bar, hammer.
No, not doing that.
That is the story of your life, Mike. All right, Mike. Well, Mike, thanks for joining us. Anything else you'd like to say?
I don't know, you just never know what's happening. I can show up Thursday morning.
All right, here we go. Mike, stop talking. 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds to describe this year's Turkey Bowl. Go.
30 seconds for what?
To describe this year's Turkey Bowl, and we'll start the countdown now since you didn't start now. Go.
Guys, this year's Turkey Bowl, I see the Toledo City players going up 12-7. A fumble in the second half, return. This guy just gets beat out Gardner having a big game in his comeback.
And that's we gotta cut you off, Mike. Really great talking to you. We'll be back. Two guys.
One couch.